Hello, Scorpios. This is Liz, the Light Siren, back with your March 2020 reading. I apologize for these being a little later than I wanted them to come out. I've been feeling a little energetically low, which, I've been blaming on Mercury retrograde in Pisces, but I've also just I've been doing my own inner healing work, so better late than never, right? I wanted to share this with you guys. This is an Orthoceras. My moon is in Scorpio, and I really connected to this fossil. It is a 450 million year old ancient squid. It's really, really cool. It's very cold and heavy, and it makes me think of really deep, deep water, right? And that is Scorpio, especially Scorpio moons tend to be very, very deep emotionally and have a very kind of dark and deep ocean-like emotional, I want to say constituency? Yeah. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was cute. But yeah, so I was meditating on your energy before I pressed record, and I'm feeling a lot of third eye activity and heart activity, and it's coming through as and I'm like shaking my leg a lot right now. It feels like worry about romance, relationships, like you're thinking too much about a relationship or possibly a decision regarding a relationship, which there's been a lot of like Eight of Cups energy coming through with the Virgo full moon, and it's, we're in its opposing signs, time. This is Pisces season. We have its opposing sign full moon and Mercury retrograde. So it's kind of a lot of energy that can make you overthink. It can possibly make you feel like you're not ready to make decisions, and definitely like, now isn't necessarily the time to make a decision. But my advice for you and for a lot of people right now is just to let everything go. Because, sometimes you have to just let go and surrender to the way things need to flow, because the more you try to control it, the worse it gets. And the more you think about it, the more stressed out you get, and it's just not serving you. So you can let it go without having all the answers and details, okay? So just think about that for a moment. I'm going to get into prayer. Om Namah Shivaya, Ganesha, Datura, Woodbitney, Yarrow, and Source, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters, please be with me to read for the sign of Scorpio for March 2020. And as always, this is a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If these messages don't relate to you, if you do not resonate, you don't have to hold on to them. This reading may not be for you, and you can always check back in April and see if that one resonates more, okay? I always ask that messages come through for the people who need it most, so that's what's going to happen. All right, I'm going to start with the major arcana and then do 3 cards for love and 3 for career. Cut. Okay, I'm hearing cut. I'll cut it. Yes, okay. The sun. Your sun is going to be coming through, Scorpio, so if you're worried right now that something is not going to come through, you can drop that. You can drop that worry right now, because this Virgo full moon is closing out a cycle for us, and you're entering a new cycle. And especially with the sun card, you better believe that after this full moon, something is going to come through for you, and it's going to be an awakening. The sun is Leo energy. I also feel like it can be Gemini energy. But yeah, you may have Leo in your chart or some 5th house energy. If not, this is just you. You have a new path ahead of you, and it's really bright and fertile, and, that's really exciting. So just focus on the present, in that, things are changing, and you can let things go and kind of sit with it as this new path unfolds for you, okay? 3 for love, please, for my Scorpios. Thank you. All right. It's too many. I'm going to take these. Yes. Okay. We have 3 for career. That was interesting. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Judgment. You may have been feeling called to make a decision, like I said, about a relationship. Perhaps there's a decision on your mind about a relationship, and maybe you've been worrying too much about that decision, or like whether you should make the decision, you know, like, but judgment also comes through when a call's going to be made regardless of what you think about it or what you want to do. You know, something here is just going to happen because it needs to. Okay? This is a call from you, but it's also a call from the universe. Yeah. 4 of Wands in reverse. This is 1111 soulmate energy. So perhaps you are parting ways with a soulmate or a twin flame. For now, it doesn't have to be forever, but some kind of judgment has been made, and there's going to be some separation with this person. And the Empress. But this is you. You don't have to be worried about it. Even if you're going to separate from this person forever, for a little bit, it doesn't matter. You are the Empress right now. You're lining up with abundance. Okay? And you have this bright new path. You have the sun waiting for you around the corner. Okay? So we'll see what the clarifiers have to say. But for now, I'm feeling like some sort of separation has occurred with a very important person. And it's okay. It's divinely guided. You can let it go. You can let your worries go in knowing that this is meant to happen for a reason. Okay? So for career, we have the 10 of Wands. You may have been feeling like you are pushing something to its fullest extent, and whatever project this is kind of taking over your life a little bit. For better or worse, you know. 2 of Wands in reverse. Not really sure which way to go, so this could also be part of that, you know, like the decision-making process that I'm feeling for you guys. It's also about career, not really knowing which way is the right way to take it. Maybe you have all this energy and you've come to the fruition of perhaps your creativity and your maybe your training, the work you've done, and you're ready to take a next step, but you're not really sure what step that is to take, like which direction to go to. Yeah. So 4 of Cups. There's an opportunity being presented to you, but you feel like you're not ready to take it. But I mean, this card is here to tell you you are ready. You just have to turn this 2 of Cups around and make a choice to step out into the world and take this cup. This also has to do with this Empress card and the Sun. Abundance. You're lined up with abundance. And perhaps this person had to remove themselves from your life for a bit so that you can get on track in this regard. You know what I mean? Sometimes we need a brief respite alone to work on some things. And, you know, obviously with the Empress card, it could also mean that there's a child in the mix, or you're pregnant, or you want to get pregnant, and maybe now's just not the time to do so because you're about to take on a new career. But this is a career that is going to be very fulfilling, I think, creatively. Very creatively and like spiritually fulfilling, because the Wands is fire energy, and that's like creative, spiritual energy. And you're ready to take that hat on. I mean, in theory. Like I said, you feel like you're not ready to take the cup. You're not sure what direction to take, but like intuitively you know, Scorpio. It's just like I showed you this Orthoceras fossil. Like these are ancient squids, you know? Like these ancient, like think of like a whale, like a very deep water, cold water fish that moves slowly, right? With purpose. So you're moving slowly perhaps, but the energy and the willpower is there. It's just, it's about you feeling like it's the right time, and I think that after this full moon in Virgo, you know, shit's gonna pop off for you, because this sun is there. The sun is basically in this cup that the universe is handing you, And it's like, you know what, the judgment's been made. This person's not around right now, for better or worse. You know, like, they may come back, they may not. Like, it's like, who cares? Who cares? Like, this is not the time for relationship. This is the time for you to recognize how much power you have, that you've been collecting and honing in on this energy, and this opportunity is here, and you gotta take it. You gotta take it. Because it's the sun. How are you gonna say no to the sun? You can't say no to the sun. It's gonna shine brightly in your face until you take it, you know? Can I get some clarifying energies, please? Thank you. Knight of Pentacles. This wanted to come out. And Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Earthy energy. Some of you may be earth signs, or be surrounded by earth signs, or perhaps this person is an earth sign that you've been separated from. Okay, and this wants to come out. Ace of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Some of you Scorpios are very earthy. What I'm feeling with this. Okay. Like I said, with this Judgment card and the Sun, I'm really feeling like you are moving into your purpose this year, especially with this Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this Eight of Pentacles and the Sun, this is what's in that cup that the universe is giving you. It's a new opportunity to be stable, to learn what you need to have balance, and also get more aligned physically, mentally, and emotionally. So you may want to do like a cleanse or a detox this spring. I'm actually going to be doing a spring cleaning detox. I'm really into herbs, and I've taken, you know, some classes and trainings on herbalism, and I'm constructing this little cleanse for my sister and I. And if you're interested in that, feel free to reach out, because it's going to be a full system detox with a focus on lowering inflammation and like getting more energy. So if this Two of Wands is in reverse because, you know, with this Ten of Wands, maybe you have too much energy, but it's not really balanced in the right way. Like perhaps like you have a tremendous amount of energy, but it's not being used purposefully, right? That could be because of some sort of imbalance in your body, perhaps adrenal, or, you know, maybe you're having too much sugar or something like that. But I want to remind you guys that this energy up here does not mean a breakup. It just means that this is a time for you to focus on your own abundance, okay? Like this Four of Wands being in reverse, I think is just like, we're not talking about this right now. Like, this is a fair union. This is a, you know, like I said, a twin soul soulmate relationship. And those kinds of relationships, you don't have to worry about where that person is, because it's cosmically guided. And it's like a soul contract kind of deal that like y'all decided to be soulmates before you came here. So you know they're going to return. Like every time you split apart, you know they're going to return. And every time they return, it's in a better way. And you're being called right now to balance yourself. And that may be because you need to turn this upside down, and like you need to be balanced. Like, look at this. We have 2, 2, 11, 11, a 4. This is balance, right? And in order to have a balanced relationship, you need to feel balanced within yourself. So this is the energy I want you guys to call on this month. You're receiving this Eight of Pentacles or Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is an opportunity to be stable physically, mentally, and emotionally, and I want you to focus on these two. The Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So this is taking action towards stability in a more mature, grounded way, okay? So we're no longer pages. You know, it's like, I'm not that innocent, right? We're like a little more mature, and like with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like we know what we're worth, right? So this is building on self-worth, taking alone time to work on ourselves and take action in our stability. Like taking the action to, so this is like the yin quality, this is the yang. So the masculine part of this is taking action towards stability and responsibility. So whether that is, you know, doing a yoga class, teaching yourself a new skill like meditation, and Nine of Pentacles is the yin energy, so allowing yourself to receive the abundance that is yours with this Empress card, right? So being in a space of receiving support from the universe, but taking action towards it. So this is kind of how it works with manifesting, right? You take a step, then the universe meets you. You take a step, then the universe meets you. You take a step, and then the universe meets you, right? But look at her. She's just like chilling. She's got her bird, she's in her garden, she's abundant, she fly, you know, she's fresh. And this guy is like moving with a coin, right? So take a movement and the universe will come towards you to build that stability and build a strong grounded foundation within yourself. Because you have the sun coming towards you. And the sun is really bright, but it's also really intense. So I feel like this is a call for you to get grounded before this new phase of your life. Because you're really going to need that grounding to feel supported and to feel okay. Because, like I said at the beginning, the energy with you guys was like a lot of like worry about heartbreak. Like, don't worry about heartbreak before it even happens, right? Like, all of this, none of this is saying heartbreak. None of this is saying heartbreak. This is all saying abundance, high energy. But the point is to ground yourself so that energy is directed towards the things you want in the right way. Yeah. And this shit is divinely guided. Like, I feel like with this Judgment card, like, you guys are being, like I said, driven towards your purpose. And this is an important month for you to find your self-worth and balance yourself. Also, the Nine of Pentacles also is, like, Virgo energy, so, like, health, you know? Yeah. And the Empress, yeah. You guys need to focus on your health right now. Knight of Cups and Queen of Pentacles, yes. Very similar energy. Like, making that movement towards healing, right? With this cup. And the Queen of Pentacles, this is like Capricorn energy, right? So like very stable, very grounded, can see the big picture, can focus on what really matters. Okay? That's what I want you to focus on this month. Alright. I think that's it for you guys. I hope this helped some of you. If not, try again next month. Yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to. You can also choose to follow me on Instagram at The Light Siren. And also reach out for a personal reading or info on that cleanse if you're interested. And if not, I will see you next month. Thank you, Scorpio. Bye-bye.